ClaretsTV speaking to Chelmsford City manager Robbie Simpson after the draw against Weymouth at home. So, Robbie, it must be a frustrating result for you, that.
Yeah, it was a game that I think it's a game we clearly deserved to win. It was tough in that first half, really tough conditions in the first half, and I felt like it was a half full of really low quality, and no one really took the game by the scruff of its neck. Everyone was sort of just letting both sides just letting the game happen a bit. I thought we were the better team in the first half, but I don't think we did anywhere near enough to affect the game and stamp our authority on it. And I said to them at half time that I wanted them to be more proactive rather than reactive in everything, both with the ball and without. You know, with the ball, make runs, make really hard bursts for the player on the ball. Because the few moments we did in the first half, we got in, particularly down the left with Sam and with Sam and Kane. And then without the ball, be more proactive of where the ball might drop for them or what they might do, and anticipate what they're trying to create. And I thought moving on to the second half, I thought we did both those things a lot better, both with and without the ball, and we were the totally dominant team. But yet we were still just lacking that final bit of detail or final bit of quality to win the game. So it's really frustrating because we definitely deserve to win. It's frustrating it took us until our words at half time to try and stamp our authority on the game rather than just existing in a game out there in tough conditions. But there's certainly a lot of positives to take. We've kept a clean sheet, which we haven't done for a long time and haven't done enough this season. It was great to see Ted with his authority back there, and he made I don't know whether it hit the bar first or his hand first, but it was a great save nonetheless. And there were a few really good performances. It was great to see Rory back. I thought Arthur is getting back to his levels now as well, and he's only going to get there quicker with the more minutes he plays. We probably have to manage Rory a bit more conservatively than we have with Arthur, because Arthur's was a shoulder. It wasn't necessarily a nerve injury a nerve and muscle injury that Rory's had, and there's still a bit of an imbalance with Rory, so we have to be careful of that and mindful of that. But it was great to see them two back at the end of the game in there for us, and I thought Heidi coming on made a big difference. It was unfortunate Jordan looks like he's really badly concussed, actually. I know their guy had to go off straight away, but Jordan's was a bit delayed, but it was probably more severe in the end. I think he's definitely gone to hospital, so we wish him well. And it's a tough point to take, because we deserved all three, and we should be winning the game. But it's a point, and given our circumstances with injury and illness in the camp, and coming off the back of conceding three goals in each of the previous two games and coming away with no points from the previous two league games, we have to take that point as a positive and a platform now to build into the festive period in the new year. One bit of team news was Osman Foyo not involved today, obviously our top scorer this season. What was up with him today? Well, he was due to start, but we're getting ready to give the team talk and he's not there, and then he phones us at just before 2, and he's unfortunately slept through his alarm, and he was in London, so he wasn't going to make kick-off, and it's really unfortunate, because like you said, he is a really important player for us, but there are certain standards that you have to adhere to, and the culture that we create here, if we can't trust you to be on time, then how can we trust you on the pitch, and it's really unfortunate. He's very apologetic, of course, but he'll learn from it, make sure he sets 2 alarms next time. yeah, and then obviously it was unfortunate with Calvin scoring 2 in midweek, and really sort of giving me a nudge midweek to involve him again, and he picked up an injury towards the latter end of that game, and Archie's ankle. Archie performed great on Tuesday. His ankle was double the size of the other one. Yeah, it's what we dealt with. We've got to deal with it. I hope we would have had enough. We did have enough to win today, but we weren't able to turn that point into 3, unfortunately.
Yeah, and so moving on to Boxing Day, we've got the first meeting between you and Rod Stringer. Obviously brought you to Chelmsford, so a big game for both sides, because they lost again. They're down the wrong end of the table, and so a big game for both sides on Boxing Day. Yeah,
every game's a big game, Ben, but it'd be nice to see Rod. I've never managed against him before, but obviously played for him, but we keep in touch here and there. He's a good guy. Looking forward to seeing him, but we'll be focused on making sure we can get the better of Welling, just like we got the better of Weymouth today, but have the points to show for it.
And with some illness and injuries, there any squad movement or any chance you can bring in someone? It's difficult at this time of the year, isn't it, I suppose?
Yeah, it's difficult. Obviously, with in terms of loans, with Premier League loans, they run window to window, so we've got some ending in January, and we hope to try and extend some of them, but also that opens up opportunity for loans from there. Yeah, we're hopeful to get at least one thing done before the game Boxing Day.
Okay, well, hope you feel better before then. Robbie, have a Merry Christmas, and we'll see you on Boxing Day.
Yeah, Merry Christmas to everyone.